Let's jump right into it, shall we? How you doing? I'm the Shasta one. Welcome. Thanks for joining me once again. I know, hardcore Minecraft. Nobody saw that coming. How's your week been? How you doing? It's been a few days since I last streamed. I don't want I don't want a full screen OBS. What's going on over here? I want a full screen Minecraft. Let's go, baby. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys have had a good week. I've had a pretty good week. And I'm just trying to cap off that good week with some good Minecraft, you know what I'm saying? God, I hope so. I got some things to share with y'all within the game for once. I don't just ramble about my life sometimes. Sometimes I actually have things to talk about in Minecraft itself. And not just, talking about things outside of Minecraft within Minecraft. Does that make sense? Look at this. Look at that. I'm cutting right to the spoilers, folks. If you're a little late getting into the stream, you're going to miss out on this, and I'll probably just explain it the next time that I'm going back into my inventory.
How long has it been since you
Well, how about this?
bowl of whoop rat jelly? Well, that's too long.
Jake from Logix, as opposed to Jake from State Farm, welcome to the One Can Wolf Pack. Thank you for the follow. Hope to see you around here. Exciting things in store on this long-term hardcore world here on Minecraft. And look at this, Xtanium! What's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. I can match your all caps energy right now. I'm feeling good. I'm having a pretty nice day. Looking forward to a pretty good stream as well. Hey, welcome, Jake. So I just upgraded around Christmas actually. So I'm using a 1080p Logitech 920X, a pretty standard camera. Just Logitech has pretty good support for Linux, and I upgraded from a ancient 720p Logitech camera and jumped up to 1080p. I decided that people need to see exactly how sweaty I get on stream in really intense hardcore Minecraft situations. So I decided to up the fidelity a little bit. How do I even get to where I want? Oh, wait. I know how I need a nether hub, folks. I'm a little all over the place. Let's go ahead and get our old rockets out, and let me show you exactly how I got these 16 wither skeleton skulls. Because up until this point, as if you guys may recall, if you've been around for a little bit, it took me about, I don't know, probably an hour, 2 hours, maybe a whole stream to find my first 3. Now we have a lot more. Xtanium, my brain literally ignores caps lock messages. I don't even see them. They just whew, right in one ear and out the other. Is that what people say? I'm still learning how how people do these things. Okay, so Xtanium was playing COD Quads. Is that is that Call of Duty on 4-wheelers? They call those quads, right? First match, 52 kills. That seems like a lot. Back when I was playing COD, 25 was a lot because, that's what got you a nuke. I know, I'm old. Congrats, man. 52 kills. Second match, 42. Third match, 38. Dude, you're crushing it. Call of Duty with 4 people on your team. Nice. Oh, Jake, that's a great question, man. Let me think about that. Tips for just getting started streaming. Okay. It may not be incredible from the start. For me, I have social anxiety. So when I first started streaming, there was times where I was just I'm turning on the camera and I might not have anything to talk about for after the first 10 minutes. It might be rough, and that's okay. It's a learning experience going into it. Xtanium is an experienced streamer himself. You can certainly jump in with some feedback, man. Go for it. And yeah, just play games that you like to play. Play games that you find fun, and your enjoyment of the game will come through on the camera. Maybe a lot of people won't stop by in the beginning, but just do what I don't and have a regular schedule. I think that helps with keeping regulars around, and just find your comfort zone, man. Okay, here we go. This is the Wither Skull farm here. Which I'm fine. Oh my god, did I just pick up 15 swords? So what you're supposed to do is just fill your inventory with one of each thing that you want to pick up. Like if I wanted bones, I would just do this. As opposed to like... Basically, since this farms wither skulls, I'm getting a lot of coal, which is awesome. I don't really use too much coal. But, you know, now that I'm in like the post-scarcity era of Minecraft hardcore, like, I don't need the coal, but it's nice to have. What if I do need the coal? I'd still make torches. That's still pretty important. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill these inventory slots with nothing but coal blocks here, and that way, that's the only thing I pick up. So, how did I make this farm? Excellent question. Well, as usual, I followed a Shulkercraft YouTube video. I wonder if I can go through this portal and show you guys where the other one is. Hopefully this isn't a horrific mistake. I have no memory of this place. This might have been a horrific mistake. Hopefully I didn't just break the farm. So, essentially, what I had to do was I had to find a nether fortress that was within one of two biomes. It was like the Soul Sand Wastes biome, which I could not find. I don't think I've ever seen that biome. And the other was it's all green and lush. Anyway, there's mobs don't spawn as much in those surfaces. Dang it. Let me just go down. Let me head back down into the old... Let me show you. I'm just going to fly over to the fortress. Basically, like, I found a fortress within one of these two biomes where mobs do not spawn in. And built a platform in there with an iron golem in the center. The iron golem aggroes the wither skeletons. The wither skeletons rush through them, but the only way they can get to them is by running through a portal. It was the warped forest biome. And so anyway, they warp to the overworld. They get pushed on this platform, which is like 100 blocks up above the rest of the landscape. And there's so many wither skeletons fill up this tiny hallway between two separate nether portals that they push them into the other nether portal, which puts them back in the nether above the bedrock to that collection platform that we were just at. And they just drop down and I can just swing away at them. It sounds complicated. It's actually really simple once you find that biome. And the best part about this farm, no spawn proofing required. Like previous wither skeleton farms, you need to cover the landscape with slabs. It was gross because like 128 diameter slabs in all directions. Not great. So, all right, Jake, sounds good. Oh, and that's awesome. Xtanium heading over to the girlfriend's house for like 5 hours. Dude, that's a good Saturday. Hanging out with the GF. I plan on doing some of that myself. That's pretty hype, dude. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you. So I'm not going to actually land because since this is a platform designed specifically to spawn in wither skeletons, the moment that I turned the last light out, the moment I broke the last torch on this platform, I almost died just trying to fly away. Like, but when I say I almost died, I almost used a Totem of Undying. You know, it wasn't quite that intense, but let me just cheat through my little Superman window over here. And fly between those two slimes. So right over here is the platform. You can see, here's the setup. Look at this, huh? He's surrounded by repeaters because, like, well... I guess that's the safest way to keep mobs from attacking him. And I think these stop gas and nether cubes from spawning. The eggs are over here in the corner to like lead away. I'm gonna get out of here before they fire away at my iron golem. But yeah, the turtle eggs are in the corner to like lead away any zombie pigmen, I believe. Is the issue there? How did I get here? Where the hell am I? That's a... Here we are. Okay, I keep trying to... I need to make a... One, I need to make a proper staircase because, like, getting back up from this spot right here is obnoxious. I just need to, like, highlight, yo, this is where the room is. Hello, Micah. Happy Friday, man. Good to see you. And I hope you're having a good one. I think I'm having a good one. I don't plan to talk too much about like what's going on outside of Minecraft tonight, just because like I think I've got a lot of Minecraft to talk about, and I don't know. I don't want to like force the conversational aspect on some level. But I'm feeling very confident in my musical drumming abilities. Our first rehearsal is on Monday, like the first like dress rehearsal. We have a nice suit and tie, you know, just put on a nice coat and just drum away like I'm Gene Krupa out in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Plan on doing some rehearsals with my buddies, like, you know, Rock Band project on Sunday. It'll be good to see them. And then, yo, good to see you, Absent Crabsent. How's it going? And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna be talking too much about like my AFK life today, just because like I've got a lot to talk about in Minecraft. So one, what you guys may have missed if you're just joining me, I played for 3 hours offline between streams, between last stream and now, and I now have a Wither skeleton farm, which is very productive. I haven't even like. Maybe I should like lay out these 19 skulls, you know, just I can make myself a lot of withers if I want to. I got 5 left. Can I stack these? I can. That's swaggy. So what this means is I can make as many withers as I want, which I don't really want to make withers, but this also means I can make as many beacons as I want. And beacons, I like beacons a little bit more than I like withers. So ultimately, that wasn't even my Silk Touch pickaxe. That was my Fortune one. Yeah, how awesome would be if Fortune worked on these bad boys. Also, I didn't realize how difficult these were to break. What's up, Sauce? Bruh. Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm just showing off the results of my glorious Wither skeleton farm. That sounds good, Absent Crabsent. Just lurk away. I've had quite a few just like tired evenings myself today. I can't even say I was like super busy today like you were. It's just, am I out of inventory space? Am I actually picking these up? Oh yeah, there we go. It's just a different slab. I was trying to middle click and that just wasn't working. Today is my 4th day running in a row. I finally found a way because, okay, maybe I am going to talk a little bit about just me today. Because what else do I got? I'm leading up to this grand announcement within Minecraft, and I'm stalling for time. But this is my 4th day in a row of getting back into the running thing, and oh my gosh, my lung capacity is... I don't know if it's because I've been working at an industrial plant for the past like few months. Maybe. I don't know if it's just like post-COVID bullshit. Maybe. And I don't know if it's just like me being fat and out of shape. Probably. But yeah, the first few runs have been kind of difficult, but getting back into it. And I found that like I switched from Runkeeper app for tracking my runs to Garmin's app because I got this fancy schmancy running watch and all that, which I really appreciate. But I need a calendar visualization of my runs like ahead of time. Like, I'm going to bed. What am I going to do tomorrow as far as my running is concerned? Garmin's like, I don't know. You could do this, but depending on my decisions based on your fitness levels, it could be something completely different. And maybe I just need a little predictability in my life. And Runkeeper's training programs, that's how I got through the half marathon in December. And that's how I tend to stick with things. I have commitment issues with Garmin's randomness. So I've just found a way that I can just recreate each one of Runkeeper's workouts in Garmin, sync them with my watch, and I'm good to go. Sauce, I've been curious about that. The 11th, that's not too bad, right? Just got another week and a half of waiting. I'm curious to see how it goes. I hope it's good, man. I hope that you can just get back into it. Because, like, I know what exercise does for me. Hopefully, you know, it just has this restorative aspect for you, and you can just jump right back into it and crush it a little better than I've been able to crush it here lately. Stoked, man. I don't know the schedule on these things, of course, but that sounds sooner than expected. That sounds nicely optimistic. Happy for you, man. Let me see. So, yeah, I got to run a half marathon with my siblings some point this year, and I got to see if I get in half marathon shape by the summer, maybe I can think about the marathon thing in December. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. No promises. You heard nothing. Nobody clipped that. Anyway. So, I'm going to be pretty much AWOL all next week. Like, if I get in a stream, I'm going to be shocked. Just because my usual stream time is going to be performance time. Jazz hands. Yeah. Sha-sha-sha. Which I'm really looking forward to. Gonna miss you all. But after that, I'm just going to be back to not being a drummer again and just being, you know, fat and sassy. Because Twitch likes me. I don't know about fat. Maybe sassy. Maybe Twitch likes me sassy. Maybe it's annoying. I don't know. But I'm just looking forward to that, man. I bet you all looking forward to me shutting up about it. It's cool. Because, like, I was having a bit of a, you know, just nice, you know, feel-good moment behind the drum set with rehearsals with the students last night. And, like, it sounds so self-serving, and on some level it really is, but, like, it feels good to be on the other side of this thing. Because I remember, like, being in high school band, you know, my comparison to these high school theater students. I remember being in high school band and thinking that, like, wow, like, people just volunteer their time to come out here and teach us how to march, how to play in the drum line, just how to put this music together. Like, I remember thinking that that's pretty awesome. And then to be on the other side of that, thinking of, like, what music has given me over the past 20 years, that I'm able to, like, you know, in my own small way as just a member of the band sitting in shadows over in the corner, but being able to, like, hand that feeling off and to, like, guide the next generation towards, like, you know, something that could move them the way that music has moved me, to guide them to, like, a powerful theater experience, so, like, the theater can move them in ways that it's moved my friends. That's a powerful feeling. Basically, I'm just hoping that I'm not the cog that is you know, screwing up the whole machine. That's basically my whole motivation with all this practice. It's just that, okay, it's possible that someone out of the 60 plus people who are part of this production could screw this up somehow, but by God, I'm gonna do my damnedest to make sure that that person's not me. That's my motivation there. I got multiple levels of motivation. Anyway, remember Minecraft? Minecraft. So look, I've decided that I'm gonna have some distractions. I've discovered with this world that I need to have 2 different projects going at once, because I can't just focus entirely on one project. I'm just gonna reach a point where I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm impatient. It's not coming together as fast as I want. The cactus farm comes to mind. So one project, as we've talked about, is the village over here on the other side. I have most of the trees cleared out over there at this point. I'm no longer afraid to chop down those mushrooms now that I know that I can just, you know, get as many mushrooms as I want. Those will be gone here pretty soon. Maybe this stream. But I need a second project, and it needs to be something that will occupy my time. And I need it to be something that will be entertaining for you all. And I need it to be something that works me towards my glorious 5-year goal of becoming the official spokesman of Wolf Brand Chili. So, if you take a good look at this can, I'm going to show you some angles that you're not familiar with, because I don't often flash the nutrition facts, or Kaiser Bill, or this beautiful, like, chili pie recipe, or is that a rip? No, that's just a little label that says, child hunger ends here. What if I made a 3-dimensional model of the Wolf Brand chili can in Minecraft? And I know, you're like, but Shasta, that's a lot of detail. there's a lot of small text here that even I need spectacles to look at. I know, but imagine how much visual fidelity we could get on a model of this can if it was to scale all the way from the ground right here up to world height, which I may have to remind you is now 319 blocks. So, if I get started at, let's say, for example, I'm standing on 110 here. If I get started at a world height of 125, that gives us a can height. I've already done this math. This is not me being a math prodigy. I think I'm too old to be any kind of prodigy at this point. But it's not me being a math genius. It's just me doing the math last night because I'm excited about this. That would give us a can of 194 blocks tall. And if we did this proportionally... Wait, where is it? If we did this proportionally, that would give us a can width of... That's the wrong post-it note. Where's my note? Where is my note? Oh, it's not. Where did I write this down? Where did I write this down? It's around here somewhere. I wrote this down. Oh. I got notepads on top of notepads. That would give us a nice height of 148.4. I literally solved for X last night, which I haven't done since college. Or, well, since my last Minecraft project, more realistically. So, I have the dimensions lined out. Actually, let me show you this real quick. So, I found a high-resolution model of the Wolf Brand can, or the Wolf Brand can label, on the internet, because that's a thing. Let me pull this up. And I scaled it down in GIMP to those dimensions. 194 blocks by 148, and dropped the 0.4. And there is this brilliant website out here, which has not been updated since 2012, but it's still up, where you can import an image into this web tool, which you can see. Okay, we got Wolf Brand can here. And if we keep zooming in, every single pixel is a Minecraft block. And so, there was another one out there that says it's like 416 blocks per circle. Because imagine this, it is a circle on the ground that is 148 blocks across. Then repeating that block by block 194 times. So if you look down here, there's 14 pages worth of block ingredients. The main one is going to be 396 stacks plus another half stack of nothing but red mushroom blocks, 200 stacks of snow, and I've never gathered like any snow. Oh, I didn't even see this. I might replace this with coal. This is 60 stacks of obsidian. Oh, Zeta's going to be happy about that. And I think what this is going to require is I'm going to have to convert my end portal into a concrete powder duplicator. And some people might have issue with that. They might see it as being, non-vanilla or, non-intended gameplay. But if it's in the game and it's something that I can do within vanilla Minecraft, I consider it okay. That's just where my personal line in the sand is drawn. If you feel differently, that's great. I don't want to hear about it. This is my world. Anyway, so nether wart blocks, that's also going to be interesting. 27 blocks. I'm good on iron blocks. The powder. Exactly, Quantagon. It's not a bug. It's a feature. And yes, the 7 wonders of Chili Brand. I got to figure out what the other 6 are. The first one's obvious. But it's going to require a lot of terracotta. Y'all, I'm going to be just grinding this one out. And wink, wink. This is something that I'm going to have to do mostly on stream because I plan on posting this online. And I know that every 13-year-old with a keyboard is going to comment immediately on it like, oh, you just did it in World Edit. This is so dumb. No, man, I got to prove this out. So you and I might be spending a lot of time together, or I'll just be spending a lot of time to get like with the internet at large. I don't expect you to fully like sit through me gathering all these. I figure I did the math. These are diamond blocks. It's gonna require like 600 diamond ore. Which, by my calculations, if I do this at max efficiency, I can get that amount of diamonds with Fortune 3 if I only mine a dedicated grid mine for about 6 hours. That's just for the diamonds alone. I'm concerned about how long this is gonna take just to gather all these resources. There's literally ore blocks in here. Here's the thing, okay? I looked at how this can would appear, how this label would appear if I did it in just wool blocks, if I did it in just 16 color. And it looks passable. It just doesn't look great, y'all. It just I think I can mock that up. Nah, I won't. That'll like show my whole file system. I don't need to do that. But it just doesn't look great. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to gather all of these blocks. Like, look at that. These are all mushroom blocks. Got some random, like, nether brick in there. This is ambitious. As Soy Sauce says, this will be the greatest build. I truly feel after 12 years of playing Minecraft, it's all coming to a head, and it was meant for this project. This is truly my magnum opus until I decide to make something bigger. But I'm going to waste so much of my life on this build. And this is the fun part where I get to announce it. And I'm sure that like 2 hours later, I'll just be like, this is the dumbest fucking thing that I've ever done. And there's going to be a lot of moments of doubt. And I'm going to have to push through. And I just hope that you guys are going to be there to push through with me in my moments of need. So let's get back to the Minecraft, shall we? And see what the chat's saying. Oh, Soy Sauce with like so much hype in the chat. Oh, what's up, Random Swee? How is it going? I think you can tell by that it's going good. It is going good. Yeah, exactly. Regarding the sand generator, Quantagon. It's not a bug, it's a feature. The concrete generator, that is. I might also need some sand generation in there. Sauce says the grind for this excites me. It's like I'm min-maxing my time. That's true. That's true. As you guys see, I usually like, you know, dolly, or I'm doing it right now. I just dilly-dally. I think that's the phrase for it. Do people still use that? I feel like that's an antiquated phrase. I'm going all in on dilly-dallying about like a dilly-dallyer does. But yeah. I can truly optimize this. And so what I was doing before I started the stream, because I wasn't planning on streaming tonight. That's how most of my streams start. I wasn't planning on doing this, but the muse spoke to me from the ether and said, Shasta, you should chop down a lot of red mushroom blocks on stream. And the people will come. This is content. When will I get the power glove? That's what I love about the power glove. It's so bad. How's it going with the deck? Random Sweet, as of today, as of 10 a.m. Shasta time, right? No, noon Shasta time, 10 a.m. local Valve time. We are in Q2. We are in Q2, which means we are in my quarter to pick up the Steam Deck. And I know, since I was a dumb and decided to try paying with PayPal and it took me 90 minutes to order my Steam Deck on launch day, that means I'm probably looking at closer to June than April. But that doesn't mean that every Monday I'm going to be refreshing my email inbox like a fiend. I'm excited. I'm ready. Dude, you may recall Sparkle Bombs dropping by the chat on occasion. Sparkle Bombs received their Steam Deck just yesterday, and they posted a few pictures, posted some first impressions, and it feeds my need. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, I hope that they enjoy it. I hope that they enjoy it while I just sit around and just wait to do nothing but play Minecraft on my handheld PC. I'm excited though, man. I'm hyped. But I'm also just keeping my expectations in check. I'm saving some money because I got some. Oh my god. I'm taking a picture of this. This is the tallest, with Kenneth Schrader appropriately in the background. This is the tallest Minecraft mushroom that I have ever seen in my life. Did they really grow this tall? Wow. Wow. This is making me put on my best Owen Wilson right now. Wow. I didn't know they grew this tall. I feel like I'm destroying something beautiful. Okay. Okay. I'll just do what I do with trees. Just like pack it up. Oh, that was brief, Random Sweet. But thanks for stopping by. I hope that you get that next rank in CSGO, man. I hope it goes well. Good to hear from you. And have a good rest of your weekend. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming again. It's true. Like everyone who's hyped about the Steam, I like that Valve even like included this on their packaging for the Steam Deck. It's like everyone has these grand ideas of like, oh, I'm going to take my Steam Deck on vacation or on the train or on like my bus commute to work, when really like 95% of Steam Deck gameplay is going to take place with people's pants down on the toilet. It's too heavy. It's too heavy to be used on the go. It's got to be just rested on those naked, flabby thighs while you're just peeing away. I plan on streaming from my Steam Deck myself, but I will not be streaming from my local toilet. It will all be happening like in the house. Yeah, baby, use a Steam Deck while taking a shower. Like so much of my electronics are all waterproof. I gotta remember that the Steam Deck is most decidedly not IP67 rated. Oh, that's right. That's right. Random Sweet was explaining to me last stream. He's global already, so I hope you do not rank up. I hope you maintain that elite, powerful rank. I hope that you defend the mountaintop that you conquered on what, Monday, last stream? I hope you defend the mountaintop. You are the king of your CSGO castle. Speaking of being quick in the draw for purchasing something, Micah says, he just bought another keyboard this week and every variant was sold out in 9 minutes? And the most popular color was sold out in 2. Oh my god, dude, that is some... What is it? Does it come with its own graphics card? Like, that is some serious demand. Did you get it? So yeah, you bought it. So like you had to buy it within the first 9 minutes. Was there any like, you know, excuse me, any like hype downtime on the website like what we saw with Steam Deck? Where it's just like, oh my gosh, where are these hiccups coming from? That's how you know it's live, folks. Was there any like, you know, you couldn't access the website? It was 404. It was DDoSed by all of the demand. All right, thank you, Random Sweet. Good to hear from you, buddy. I'm just gonna be here farming mushrooms. So it sounds like we got Random Sweet until he finds a match, which with CSGO, I assume that, well, going back to my Rocket League days, I seem to recall that the higher your rank was, the longer it was to get into a match because the algorithm needs more time to find people at your god tier competing level. So I was about to say Random Sweet is going to be out of here really quick, but at that level, maybe it'll take a little bit. Wouldn't be surprised. Micah says, I did get one. I was there the second the site went live. Nice. No site issues this time, and it was surprisingly smooth, just sold out like that. That's cool, man. This is going to be on stream, considering you got a new camera set up. Be something I could watch during my crushingly boring workday. That'd be awesome. No pressure. I'm just excited at the thought. And look at that. Micah going against the grain. Yeah, you squares getting your popular keyboard color. What speaks to me is the road, is the key clacks less traveled. I feel that. I feel that. Even my own keyboard aesthetics. The first keyboard that I was looking at had like this classic, like old school, garish, you know, Fisher-Price colored 1970s classic retro keyboard setup, and I loved those keycaps. I thought it was beautiful. Showed it to my friends, you know, it was like pairing it with a nice wood grain wrist rest, and they were just like, that looks disgusting. Like, I've known you for 20 years, and I'm judging you so hard. Like, you somehow stepped down a peg, and we had you at, like, bedrock. We're just profoundly disappointed with your own taste in keyboards. And that's just me, baby. That's just me. I'm rolling with it. And I never did get that keyboard. I wound up getting gifted a far superior one, of course. But oh, it was beautiful. Yeah, this is it. This is it. We got, what, 27? I wish only 27. What's the count here? I go back to page 1 on my resource. 356 stacks. Not blocks. Stacks of this stuff. The red mushroom blocks. It's there for texture. It's there to be so authentic. All the keyboard kiddies of the Minecraft subreddit are going to be like, you clearly world edited that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, shall we? Let's take a look at the storage situation. I did laugh out loud at that, Zimba. You say Minecraft, a fluffy car says Rocket League. Did I? Oh, that's right. This was supposed to be for crafting tables. Oh, well. Now it's for red mushroom blocks. And here's where I put the stems. I don't really have any need for the stems. I don't think they drop mushrooms, which would be the only use I would have for them. So they'll go there, and maybe as part of my pixel art, you know, my 3-dimensional pixel art build, maybe I will and wind up needing them, and I'll be thankful I mined them. So what I'm playing with here, I'll give you guys the location of it as well. Minecraft says I want a white keyboard with a navy accent weight. I like that. Everyone's going for black and rainbow. Yeah, that makes sense. That is like the trendy, color, isn't it? Well, I was thinking about putting this Minecraft on top of the mountain, but let me pull up Minutor real quick, just to give you guys a sense of perspective here. If I did that, again, this can, so here's home base, right? Here's where we are right now. This is the mountain. I was thinking, what if I hate all that snow. And I need those snow blocks anyway for this build. So what if I just covered this? But, like, the can would be, like, this big across. Like, the can is going to be, like, the size of this base. This goes from, like, what? 675 to 778? So, oh my god. So it goes like another... Imagine this entire space. You guys need to realize how big this can is going to be. 149 blocks across. 149. Like, everything I've built up to this point is going to be dwarfed. It will literally be, thank goodness it's going to be to the north of my house, because otherwise it would just be perpetually in the shadow of a Wolf Brand can. And it's going to be 194 blocks tall. Like, also, I think that what I'm going to do is the can is going to be open at the top. Some people, they call, like, the raw iron ore block beans, which of course is antithetical to my nature, and I find it disgusting. I will not fill this can with beans. I will fill it with probably that red, strange red, gross looking block from the nether. It's like nether blob or something like that. Like the red trees. I'm going to fill the top of it with that so it looks like sweet, chunky, savory, delicious, no beans Wolf Brand chili. That's the plan. That's the plan. Anyway, that's my desktop. Let's go back to Minecraft. So yeah, it's going to be like... it's going to be all here. Yeah, it's going to like take up all this and cover up that beautiful double mountain look I got going on. Conversely, like I could put it like all the way over here, but then it looks like I'm ashamed of it. I want to keep all my builds together, and if this is my magnum opus, I got to put it like right behind everything that I've worked on up until this point for the past 280 hours. Coming up on that 12-day mark, I think. Zimba says, I don't like white because it shows how much I don't clean the keyboard. Yeah, that's why I'm really grateful that Micah went with this beautiful titanium blue look with the keyboard that he built me. Because, like, you know, I'd probably lose a few hairs off my head. Falling in there, they just stick out like a sore thumb. I plan on cleaning it a little more often than my last one because this keyboard deserves a little more respect than my last keyboard. I'm sorry, I know you're right there, but I didn't respect you the way I should have. And now I have even more of an excuse not to respect you. Talking to my old keyboard, by the way. It's right here. It's funny, like the week after I cleaned this thing for the first time ever in like 3 years, Micah gifted me the new keyboard, and this one's been my backup ever since. But now it's nice and clean forever. Forever. All right. Somehow I got back to rambling. Let's make more stinking mushroom blocks. So how many is okay? So what's in the chest? So we got 6 times 9, so 54 stacks. Is that true? Yeah, 54 stacks per double chest. Oh my god. The scale of this is daunting. But if I just do this, if I just gather resources while I'm in the background, while I'm doing other things in the background, if I just multitask essentially. Minecraft is a beautiful like multitasking game. I can just look away. You know? Got some like classic movie I haven't seen going on in the background. Going on a mod or two when I'm not streaming. Just catching up with you guys and rambling while I am streaming. Maybe it's not the most exciting content in the world, but we're building something significant. That is hilarious. Fill the can with wolves. Just like, you know, have a trap door on the top. You just pop the top off and just like all these wolves just start getting launched out of it in every direction. Just because, you know, it's jam-packed full of wolves. I don't think that gives the right impression, though. It's like, so Wolf Brand chili is made with dog meat? Oh, no. That's illegal in a lot of countries. We're gonna swerve on that illusion. So I'll probably just keep it with that nether block that I don't know the name of. Ouch. And yes, every single dog in the Wolf Brand can must be name tagged, and they must all be named Kaiser Bill. Beloved Kaiser Bill. That's it. Warped fungus. Thank you. Oh, warped fungus might be the green one, because I think that's the name of the biome that Xtanium helped me out with earlier this stream. I don't know. I'm still unfamiliar enough with 1.16 that like I can say that I think that's right, but I don't know. So Micah says it's just gonna be 2 layers thick and the entire inner layer is just iron blocks. I mean, I could. So, okay, so here's another thing. I'm gonna need some wool, which means it's time for the wool farm as well. And I just found that there's a more compact wool farm than the one that I was using, one of every color, you know, on my server build, which is kind of my go-to sheep farm. There's a more compact version of that. So I think that I'm basically just going to have a classic sheep sweatshop of all the colors that I need. And I really need to get that going while I'm doing manual collection like this. So now that I'm speaking out loud, I've come to the conclusion that like I should probably like start work on farms for all these automated farms. So they can run in the background around me while I'm doing the manual garbage, you know? That's the thought around here. That is now the thought around here as of like right now. As of 15 seconds ago. But very excited, very enthusiastic. Ready to go on this. Raring to go. People ask me, Shasta, what are you gonna do after you're done with this play? And I don't know how to tell them. I'm gonna be working on a giant model can of a beanless chili that you could find at the top of the bottom shelf of your local grocery. Got some dedication to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's true, Zimba. He says, I still recommend a faraway location for the farms if there's no on-off switch. Reduces lag in your play area that way. I think that I'm comfortable with just a certain amount of lag. Like, maybe I just get so good at the whole survival game that I just decide to start a new hardcore world once this one starts lagging enough. I'm not afraid of that. I am kind of afraid of starting a new hardcore world. That implies that I lose interest in this one, or I'm just ready to start over. And that's a scary thought because, 281 hours invested in this world. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So do I get started on like a sheep farm? Where? Okay, theoretically, if I were to get started on a sheep farm tonight, I'm speaking in hypotheticals so I don't like psych myself out. Like I have to do this tonight. I don't. But if I was, where would I put it? Crimson Hyphae. That sounds like a scientific name for it. That's really the name of the block? But this time with mods. No, I don't think so. I'm going to do this entire thing mod free. Outside of lithium for performance and shaders, my usual. I thought about it. I sat around and thought, there's mods where you can like show the model of what you're trying to build and it's just like a paint by numbers. That would make building the can so much easier. Because there's not too many like flat color areas on this can, surprisingly enough. A lot of shades of red. But that feels like a step too far for me. Made by combining 4 crimson stem. It just looks like red jelly. So like what's the red nether jelly block? None of those are it. Nether red. Oh, it's wart. Is it? Is it a nether wart block? It is. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the nether wart block. Not the crimson nether wart. Not the warped one, but just nether wart. Looks like this. This top one here. That's what I'm going to fill it with. So just, I don't know. Wolf Brand is more brown than that before you cook it. But like, I don't want it to look like a can full of turds either. So I could like cover the top of it with podzol. That brown stuff that's all around me in this world, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh God. Oh, it's teleported 1,000 miles away. That was crazy. I just came right back. Did you guys see that? I just disappeared. I meant to do this. And we're back to regularly scheduled Minecraft. Yeah. Oh, Zimba, you weren't here for this. I got to show you this. I feel like you'd be really entertained. So this is one of those websites where you just like take your image and they build it out of blocks. And this is specifically made out of blocks that are obtainable in survival. But like, I wish it was more. Can I just refresh this? No, I can't. Then I have to like move it in again. Anyway. Look at the detail on this. I have enough world height to make this in Minecraft, but wrapped around a can. And this is very specifically 416 blocks wide, so it will perfectly go around the diameter of this can that I designed last night. So like, if you zoom in here, that's lots of red wool, thankfully, but there's some of the nether wart, light gray concrete powder, some snow. That's a quartz block. Oh, hopefully not too many of those. A lot of glazed terracotta. There's some ores just like scattered around in here. Like, this is really exciting. I don't know why it has that artifact in there. Maybe if I... No, the artifacting doesn't go away, does it? No matter what zoom you're on. But yeah, if you zoom in, a lot of these are mushrooms. Anyway, I'm really excited for this. Did you guys pick up on that in the past 50 minutes or whatever? It has been 50 minutes. Oh, fill it with magma blocks. It'll glow with holy majesty and be steamy. That's true. Dang, that's a good point. Then it looked like I just, made a hobo oven. Let's take the raw can of chili and just put it on top of an open flame. Yeah, it's got to make sure that like no lava goes near it, because like I want it to be as accurate as possible, and that means using flammable blocks in places, which is, yeah, that's kind of a scary concept. But it's a risk that I'm willing to take. All right, let's get a few more shrooms. I started with 13 shrooms, so I like to stay above that. Maybe it's just like once every X mushrooms, I just, don't silk touch the whole thing and just get as many mushrooms as I can. But yeah, this is in total 94,000 blocks that I'm going to have to collect, farm, and then place in a very specific configuration. It's going to be a lot. And I'm excited. I don't know. I should not be this excited because the way that I just put that sounds like absolute pain. But for some reason, that is time and effort that I'm willing to put into this game for Wolf Brand Chili. And for you guys. Oh, see what you did? I'm making it sound so selfless. Look, I'm doing it for you. I ain't a superhero. I'm just a guy who really likes Minecraft and has some time on his hands. Yeah, I decided that like I like to plan these things out when I'm off stream, just because like planning involves me just like sitting around watching a video and then just like staring off screen step by step. Yeah, I want to plan that out off stream and then like get things going with the camera on. So, yeah, no wolf. No wolf. That's already on my mind. No wool farm. Not wolf farm. Not Wolf Brand Chili farm. Bang, bang. And it doesn't take too long to like crush an entire mushroom like this, especially with efficiency 5. It's just, I wonder how many so it should be about the same red mushroom block on average per mushroom I get from this. Nah, I think my cow farm's just done, man. Until I need a pile of leather, then I can justify like doing something with the cow farm. I think I've pretty much kept my cow and wheat / potato farm / sugarcane farm in place out of nostalgia more than anything. It's just like, it's kind of like that sign that Absent Craftsman suggested that I put on top of the lone tree on my server island build, which is never forget where you came from. Because at the top of that island is where that huge, ambitious build started on that last world. And I kind of keep those farms there on World 11 just so I remember what this place looked like in December of 2021. When I was sequestered away for a few days, recovering from COVID. Playing Minecraft because that's all I could do. And let's be honest, if I hadn't gotten COVID, would have anything really changed as far as like my Minecraft gameplay? Okay, probably a little bit because of Christmas, you know. I would have been spending time with family and opening gifts. But realistically, yeah, I probably still would have got quite a bit of Minecraft time in. Another tall one. These are outrageous. So I'd like to say, it's outrageous. It's crazy. Whew. Alright, knock me down. There you go. Oh, I mined those so fast. Just like plummeting to the ground. I was mining those faster than the fall height. This is content. This is quality content right here. Me just tapping away. Tapping away. And yeah, when this gets just all too painful, then I'll continue work on the road system, on the village across the canyon. Just cause like that road, if I do say so myself, that's already looking good enough. That landscape is looking good enough. Like, I'm not gonna be able to keep my hands off it for too long, especially if this becomes too mind-numbing for me. Lets me switch it up. Because, man, how cool would that be to have, like, a full village across the... I'm so tired of these tall ones. A full village across the river. And then you look across that brilliant, beautiful deep slate bridge that was not designed by me. And seeing just the cactus farm being dwarfed by a no-beans can of Wolf Brand chili. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's... The mental image I have of that in my mind right now is just powerful. Maybe every nighttime I bring these items over here to offload and sleep. Make sure I don't get attacked by phantoms mid-build. That'd be kind of tragic. And as long as the cactus farm is going, I should have a pretty decent amount of bone meal. So I'm getting cacti while I'm here mining this, so that's kind of a convenient farm to have nearby, which I can just toss into my bone meal farm. I guess my automatic bone meal farm, I suppose. And it's ready to make more mushrooms. I don't know, do you all think I'm just crazy for... for starting on a 94,000 block build? Potentially. It's just like, I've threatened to do this for years. And the world height's only going up, so I figure that I should probably build the can now before the world height goes up to like 1,000, and I gotta commit to that. Things were simpler when the world was only 128 blocks tall, you know? God. Of course it's a tall one. Let's just like get all the way through here. And collect some shrooms. Oh yeah. So I don't know if I have a burst of energy tonight because I've been running for the past week. Or if I've been running for the past week because I've just had this consistent burst of energy going. I could not tell you. It's a chicken and egg problem for sure. How'd that get me? That gave me a 26? That's not bad. 26 baby mushrooms. I think I was doing what I'm very skilled at avoiding doing in real life, which is I got to looking at some of the other hardcore streamers that are out there, and some of them just have these really impressive builds, and I kind of felt the need to keep up with the Joneses. I was like, well, this is all. It's really impressive what I've been able to put together. You know, I'm not down on myself about this stuff. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can. But I just need I need my big signature build. That's how I'm feeling. I was thinking over the past couple nights, like, what would my big signature build be? And of course, be that Wolf Brand can that I was talking about for, the past couple years. I gotta do it. I feel a calling. There was a voice from the heavens, the voice of Lyman B. Davis himself, who said, "You will do me and Kaiser Bill well if you make a world-height can of beanless Wolf Brand chili, the way I intended it before ConAgra Foods introduced the heathen bean variety in 1970. It's true. It's all true. You can look it up. That's how I knew it was actually him, whispering in my ear, because he had the dates right. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Well, folks, unfortunately, this is going to be a short one because it is 9 o'clock local Shasta time. That's 9 o'clock p.m. I haven't had dinner yet, and I just wanted to say hi to you guys, introduce this project, and really I just want to play a little Minecraft with you. I got started late because I've been rehearsing drums, and I was just too excited to keep this to myself. If I was going to sit down and play a little Minecraft before my very late dinner, it was going to be with you guys. So I gotta say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Jake from Logix, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for the follow tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Always good to see you all. I hope you are well. Love one another. Take care of yourselves. You deserve some respect from yourself. Show yourself some of that self-love this weekend. And I will catch you next time. Maybe later this weekend? Who knows? Have a good night. Take care. I'm the Shasta One, and I'm out of here.